Tune in to the CBS Evening News right after KELOLAND News at 5.
Hey, welcome back. Starting next month, you'll be seeing a new face on the CBS Evening News anchor desk. Norah O'Donnell will be taking over for Jeff Glor.
And I sat down and I talked with Norah via satellite to ask her a few questions about her new role and some of the biggest issues facing America, and if she plans to visit KELOLAND someday.
As a journalist, I feel an incredible responsibility.
For years, Norah O'Donnell has covered some of the biggest breaking news stories in America. Now she'll be responsible for anchoring the CBS Evening News, following in the footsteps of the legendary Walter Cronkite. I asked her about what that's going to be like when she takes over.
It's humbling, and I'm honored to be anchoring the CBS Evening News. I think this broadcast is so revered because, in part, Walter Cronkite anchored it for 2 decades and was known as the most trusted voice in America.
O'Donnell, who has 3 kids, including a set of 12-year-old twins, says there are many big issues facing America right now, like education, immigration, and health care, which led me to ask about covering the 2020 presidential election.
We at CBS News are going to cover the 2020 presidential election like no other election we have covered before, with an incredibly talented team of journalists who are already deployed in all of the big primary states. I've covered 6 presidential elections myself and covered, traveled this great country, and I think this is an election like no other.
O'Donnell says one of the things that she wants to do is take her show on the road, including a stop in KELOLAND.
I was just thinking that, I have been to so many places in America, and I have not been to South Dakota. So I am today adding it to our list as a place we are going to broadcast from in the future. I have not checked with the president of CBS News, but I'm going to make a personal promise that we will come out there and broadcast from South Dakota.
And Norah O'Donnell begins her new role on July 15th. And you can watch my entire interview with Norah coming up this Sunday night on Inside KELOLAND, following the late local news, and also on KELOLAND.com.
How fun.
Yeah, she was very pleasant. And she likes to do a little golfing, a little running in her spare time.
Nice.
Comes from a military family, too, so I found that quite interesting.
All right, we do